Hey everybody, and welcome to Plastic Nostalgic, where all toys are nostalgic. Eventually. Now today I got something special. This big vehicle right here from the Masters of the Universe Origins collection, the Sky Sled. Sky Sled with Prince Adam. Now I couldn't wait to open this one up after I got it, but I'm glad I held on to it, so now I can open it up for the camera. So let's get into this one and check it out. Today, for our unboxing pleasure, we have the Masters of the Universe, Prince Adam and Sky Sled, the jet-powered rescue rocket. On the package here, it says 2 vehicles in one, and you replace the mantle and panels for Skeletor's war sled for use with Masters of the Universe Origins figures. That's some pretty cool artwork on the front, showing Castle Grayskull, the Sky Sled, and some evil Sky Sleds over there with Skeletor, Trapjaw, and Faker. And we have Tila on a Sky Sled there, and looks like Wind Raider with Man-at-Arms. This one has multiple pieces on the inside, so you can make it look like the good guy's ship or the bad guy's ship. It's a little different than the one I had as a kid, because that one came on the battle ram, and it could be detached from the front of the battle ram and used as the Sky Sled. When his friends are in danger, Prince Adam leaps onto the Sky Sled and flies into the rescue. There he is, taking over Skeletor and Beastman. And there's Trapjaw and Man-at-Arms duking it out in the background. Those Masters of the Universe artwork's always pretty detailed and pretty neat. I really like that. And on the back, it also shows you can change the Sky Sled into War Sled for the Evil Warriors by changing its mantle and changing the design there applied to the side. We have a little checklist of the heroic and evil warriors with He-Man, Tila, Man-at-Arms, Skeletor, and Evil Lyn. And on the bottom, we have the vehicle, Sky Sled with Prince Adam, Battle Cat, and Beastman, all by Mattel. I had a Sky Sled when I was a kid. It was one of my favorite things to play with, to get He-Man or any of the Masters of the Universe figures around when heading to Castle Grayskull. But enough of that. Let's get this one out of the box and check it out. Always be careful when using a knife. This just has some tape here. Let's see if I can get that cut real quick. There we go. Let's slide this contraption out of the box and check it out. Now, these Masters of the Universe figures always have a lot of those little ties all over them. So let's get to work on those. That's one for the Sky Sled. It might pop out of there now. There we go. There's another on this cannon. Let's set this aside for right now and take a closer look once we get these other things out of the package. There's the additional headpiece. Looks like a neat piece to illustrate its firepower. Over here, we have part of the stand for the Sky Sled. And here's the rest of it. Oh, one more of those ties right there. Looks almost like it's at the beach. You get Prince Adam's pink power sword out. Let's see, I don't see any ties on Prince Adam here. Oh, there they are on his feet. Oh, and they got one on his arm as well. Let's get that one out. There's Prince Adam out of the plastic, and we got one more thing here. See if we can make this a little easier. Slice the plastic bubble pretty close as you can without cutting the toy. Alright, I didn't make good enough cut on this side, obviously. There we go. Now we got it like the old days. Just giving it a good old rip. Maybe it's time to change the blade on the trusty old knife there. Let's set this aside. Clean up our mess some. See if we see some instructions in there. Okay, now that we got all that stuff out of the way, let's take a look at everything. Here we have Prince Adam, which I thought was a very bad disguise for He-Man, because all he is have purple pants and a pink vest, but in the face, that's He-Man. Now, I had a Prince Adam action figure when I was a kid. I got him from a buddy of mine on trade. I don't remember what I traded for him, but when I got him, I got him and his pink power sword. Now, unlike the He-Man power sword, which is a half of a power sword, this one is a whole sword. It slides right into his grip right there. These action figures are a lot better articulated than the old ones, being able to move at the elbow in addition to the shoulder, but also moving the shoulder out, the hips, the knees, and the ankles, and his feet twist around as well. So it is a lot more articulated than the old Prince Adam. Now, I still have pieces of Prince Adam, but just not all in one spot. Now let's take a look at the Sky Sled. Here are the extra pieces for the Sky Sled. This makes it the War Sled once we put these on. Let's attach this piece to the little beach sand piece. So we'll be able to stick the Sky Sled right on that peg and display it in different battle poses. Let's see, this is a little better detailed than the one I had as a kid. This back part where he sat on it was the part that slid right into the battle ram. And of course, none of the pieces came off like these do. Has a little heads-up display there, displaying maybe enemies on the display. Rockets on the back. Has some different plastic for the guns along the side there. And this actually moves around. The cannon on the front. This part doesn't move around, but it is looked like it was attached separately. But that's okay. Going by the look of this, it appears that this fits right in the end there to give this Sky Sled a a look of, it's attacking someone. That's pretty neat. And let's see, we slide that off and put this head on. Looks more like a cobra, whereas this one looks more like a hawk or something. Dragon, maybe. This looks more like a cobra. Maybe to go with the Snake Mountain motif of the evil guys. Let's see, these things are supposed to pop off somehow. There we go. That was easy enough. Little edge right there. Slide those off with the dragon on it. Or the nice looking dragon anyway. Less threatening looking dragon. And when we attach these with the more fiery looking dragon, now it becomes the War Sled. And they clip on pretty easy enough and are able to be removed just as easily. I'm going to set it back up to the Sky Sled and put Prince Adam right onto it. Take the bad guy's head and put the good guy's head on. Now, let's stick that in there. And see how well we can fit Prince Adam on. Got to get his legs in a sitting position. Okay, he's got holes in the bottom of his feet. And I guess they can go on the peg on the treads here. That would be a good indication of where his feet go. Got to bend his feet just right. Get him to grip these handlebars. Oh, the problems with extra articulation. You just got to figure it out. There wasn't a whole lot of movement to that Masters of the Universe figures back in the day. But these are a lot more highly posable. And we'll have to find some place for Prince Adam to stick his sword while he's riding the Sky Sled, trying to battle for Eternia. In the cartoon, he'd usually get knocked off and then He-Man would mysteriously show up after a bright flash of light. But here we have the Sky Sled and Prince Adam from the Masters of the Universe Origins collection. Oh, well, yeah, let's check this out. It has this hole right there on the bottom where the stand fits in. Almost forgot about the stand. Clips in with a loud click, and then you can make it look like he's taking off or just hovering in an attack position. Maybe he could take his hand off of one of these. And hold his power sword at the same time. Once again, that's Prince Adam and his Sky Sled from the Masters of the Universe Origins collection. Thanks for joining us today on Plastic Nostalgic, where all toys are nostalgic. Eventually. And if you want to see some more nostalgic and soon-to-be nostalgic toys unboxed, make sure to like and subscribe, and leave a comment down below. See y'all next time.